Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Peru! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, that looks a decent ball. Could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Polo. He's found a way through. Back in once more. Here comes another cross. That is a brilliant interception. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Dani Olmo. That's tidy. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Flores does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Peru clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looks to the other side. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Yamal. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Polo. Pedri. Now it's Morata. Defending was strong and firm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in space and looking for options. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mikel Oyarzabal over to the left. Dani Olmo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That pass isn't the best. Thinks of shot a goal! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Polo. Turns back here, probably the best option. That has not gone well. Polo. Up towards the front line. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Guerrero. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, we're into the second 45. That's a super give and go. Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and he whips it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Spain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Oyarzabal clears it away. Nicked it back promptly. Ferran Torres. Floated through. Yamal picks it up out wide. Yamal has a look inside the box. They've played it short. Good ball, good gets the shot away! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Grimaldo goes short, hangs in across. A mighty effort! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Spain take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He has found the way through. Skims one in. Cleared away.
Peru really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Spain still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to... There's the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal's cross. Up he goes! Tries to get it clear. Dani Olmo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Dani Olmo really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Nicely aimed pass. Polo. Aimed beyond the defence. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Spain are looking to break at pace. Yamal. Flores. Yamal gets across and deals with it. He's had it taken off him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Ferran Torres. And he shoots! Peru do have a chance to counter here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Can he get it through? Corner given. And it's been taken short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. The pressing just about within shooting range. Polo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 22 será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And he skips past his man. And here's Lapadula. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Foot in.
5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Opts for safety. Played out towards the right wing. Gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Lapadula. Howson wins the duel this time. Lapadula. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Los niños que estén interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al saltar al campo pueden...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in it. Yamal! And he's managed to get rid. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Applies the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Albert Ferrer does well to get it back. Pedri. And here's Morata. Oh, shooting chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Here's Yamal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dani Olmo. Here comes the cross. He's got all. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fabian Ruiz is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
I think he's going to be really important for this team, Peter, because he provides a wonderful balance between attack and defence. He's someone the manager can trust to make the right decision out there, so this fella can have a big impact.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. And it's Pedri. Now it's Morata. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it in.
It's Morata! Goal! Spain! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Fabian Ruiz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Dani Olmo. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Gol marcado para a Espanha. Aos 24 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Dani Olmo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Danilo. Always felt that, hasn't he? Chance here to counter. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Chance, surely! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Morata. Pedri with the cross. Big header! It's in for the pieces! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Morata. It's a good ball out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Pedro Porro puts them all in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shot could be on. He's cut it out. Joelinton. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. And he shoots! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And that has left him in a heap. Yamal picked out brilliantly, tries a shot, and yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Gol marcado para a Espanha.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Now it's Yamal. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then. Yamal. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Shoots! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Joe Linton really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Pedro. Grimaldo. Probing pass. And he was quick to react. Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Dani Olmo. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's had a hit! He's put his foot right through that one.
Spain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Carlos Augusto. It's a pretty loose pass. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're...
Decent chance! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Olmo. Rodri providing an outlet on that flank. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the shot!
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 24. Teremos uma substituição.
Spain have their second corner now. Grimaldo with the short one. And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Dani Olmo! Good reason for optimism here. Grimaldo goes short. Has a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Dani Olmo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him then.
Big chance! No, it's wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Danilo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. It'll be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Camisa 13, camisa 17.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lucas Paqueta, and he's had it nicked away. Busquets aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Brilliantly cut out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Gabriel. Douglas Luiz. Now it's João Pedro. He's got plenty of space out wide here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Spain really could have done without this.
Substituição.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's very neat. Cross to the back post. He rises! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. Carlos Augusto. Can he get it through? Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Pedri crosses. Oh, what a climb! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Rodri is on to... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Nice looking ball. Ferran Torres. Can he finish? He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now.
So that's it. It is all over. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's got full. Goal! Spain! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, movement like that is so elusive, difficult for midfielders to track and defenders to spot.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed.
And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he finish? He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Spain are... Great chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. And it's Grimaldo. Alex Grimaldo climbs up big! In for the pieces!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ferran Torres. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Yamal. That has not gone well. Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Spread it left. Goes for a shot! Dani Olmo. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Pedro Porro. And Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And here's Morata. Looking to play him in. Pedro Porro gets into a good position. Pedro Porro with a beautifully timed run. Oh, terrible mistake. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were... Takes a shot! Rodri. Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Half an hour played now. And here's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lenormand. Fabian Ruiz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to hit it! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Spain are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Ferran Torres. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And here's Dani Olmo. Chance, surely! Nico Williams. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, no joy this time. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri does well to get it back. Rodri, good strong midfield running here. And that has left him in a heap. Over to the left. And it's Grimaldo. And the shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Yamal going like a man possessed. That is a great pick out. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pedro Porro. Rodri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Spain have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. There's the start of the second half. Ferran Torres is flagged offside. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nico Williams. And it's Ruiz. Oh, that is having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Grimaldo goes short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Grimaldo. That's a good ball. Real chance! In he goes again. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Out towards the flank. Shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, it's Morata. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 13 será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal picks it up out wide. Pau Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lenormand. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And Lenormand. Rodri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yamal looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Dani Olmo! Oh, shooting chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Threads one in. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got away, and the shot! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alex Grimaldo. Oh, off the ball! Off the bar! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. And it's Marino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's gone for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Kubasi. Oscar Mingueza. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rodri. Oh, what a mistake! Merino. Now it's Perez. Oh, super ball! Shoots! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous! Borderline crazy!
Absolutely no.
And that's it. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Joelinton. That has been slung wide. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And there's the shot! Neymar! What about that one? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Rafinha. He's on it. Joelinton! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
And he's had a hit! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long... There's the shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again!
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Joelinton could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Camavinga, Rabiot, and here's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Saliba, and it's Dembele. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's put his foot right through that one. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius, chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Vinicius Junior. Rafinha has a look inside the box. It's a mighty effort!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper...
It's Pele! Oh, terrific save. And we have our very first corner. Pele with the short one. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Steep. Big chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the ball's gone astray. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 11.
Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. Looking for options for movement. And the counter is on. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Rabiot tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's come loose. Throw in. Lovely feet. He has found the way through. Dembele! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
France grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here comes the corner.
Substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Can he finish? And that's past the post.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Hernandez. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rabiot. It's Camavinga. It's a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Koundé. Camavinga. Joelinton wins the duel this time. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Neymar, and he's found the shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Matheus Cunha to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substituição em andamento.
Now it's Neymar. He's going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Endrick receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. In towards the back stick. Koundé. And it's Guendouzi. Saliba to Guendouzi. And it's Doué. In with the challenge. Joelinton.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele, given the lift of his goal. Endrick. He's gone for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Guendouzi. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Fofana. 5 minutes to add. Can he get it through? Chips it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.